What happened? 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 What happened while I was gone, bro? So much. So much happened while I was gone. First off, as you can see, ta-da! I'm back. I'm back. Back to my room. You know what that means? It means I finished my first semester, my freshman year of high school, of college, bro. Not high school. I don't ever want to go back to high school, but I finished my first year of college, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Big Bertha. Man, look at this thing. Look at this thing, bro. Man, it's been so long since I played my bass. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, bro. Hold on, man. I gotta show y'all this, man. I gotta show y'all this. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all probably don't even believe I play bass. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all don't hear this. I don't even have no thing on there. It fell off. I don't even have no rubber stop on there. It fell off. But hold on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. No rocks and no nothing. Watch this. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hold on. No tune. I don't have no tune on nothing. Watch this. Listen. Hey. Yeah. I don't even play it right. I didn't even play that right. Hold on. Oh, I messed up. No. Hold on. I messed up. But listen. Oh my God. Out of tune. Hey. Y'all know nothing about that. What y'all know about that? Hardest song I ever played, bro. Hardest song I ever played. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know what I just did. What was the point of that? I don't know. I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited to be back home. Thank you. Anyway, sorry about that. That was a waste of an intro. That was a terrible intro. I should cut that out. But nah, we ain't cut nothing out. We ain't cut nothing out. So y'all can't say, well, I mean, you wouldn't say it anyway, would you? Nobody watches this. But yeah, like, what was I talking about? What was this video about? I don't even know, bro. What was I talking? Was I gonna play bass? No. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about, dang. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about something, and in a second I will. First off, let me just say, sorry about the quality on my last video, bro. I know, it looks terrible, horrible, unwatchable, 1080p, 30 FPS, it looks like garbage. I did not realize that I was not recording my Metal Gear Solid 3 gameplay for the first two parts of this that I've recorded. So basically what you're seeing is just a stream grab. I downloaded it from stream on YouTube and then just like posted that, cut that up and posted it. I didn't realize at the time just how bad it was gonna look until I put that on there. I was just like, oh my God, this looks horrible. But who cares? Who cares? It was just a virtuous mission. And like for the second part, I didn't record either, but I illegally downloaded my video. And so now I can download it at 1080p and 60 FPS, so it at least should look marginally better in terms of quality, not nearly as compressed, so that's good. And yeah, that's about it about that. What's important right now is talking about Kendrick Lamar and Drake and how out of hand this all got. First off, let me just say, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. As you just saw, I'm not really scripting these videos. I'm not really scripting this. So this video could be 10 minutes. Okay, I could yap for another 4 minutes. Or I could yap for another 30 minutes. 50, another hour, 2 hours, who knows? I'm probably not gonna be yapping for more than an hour though. But I could, who knows? But I just want to talk about my thoughts, bro, about this whole thing, man. I've been going for like a week. I've been focused on my test, and now I'm finished. Now I'm back, okay? So I can focus on yapping as much as I want. All right, but man, this whole thing has gotten so out of hand. So out of hand, bro. First off, the shooting thing. Now, people have been so strange about that, bro, because people have been like, oh, it was obviously, Kendrick, which obviously Kendrick did not. Like, why would he? That's stupid. That's dumb. You're dumb if you say that. Don't ever say that. Okay? But this is obviously something else. Who knows why? But yeah. It's crazy. That's all I want to say about that. I don't really want to speak on that. I want to speak about something that's really important, which is, first, let's start with this. Let's just start with this. Let's just start with this. Look at this. So as you can see, I have pulled up this right here. There's been some rumors of Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny, stealing his lyrics. What? Kung Fu Kenny stealing lyrics? Bro, when I first heard this, I was looking at my phone. This is how I looked at my phone. I was literally looking at it like this. And then I turned on my phone because I was just like, I didn't even want to read the comments because I thought, are people really that stupid? Are people really that stupid? Because just look at these. 2023, 131 views. Certified lover boy, more like certified Pedialyte enjoyer. 2021, 1.1k repost, 6.4k likes. Drake's favorite chord must be A minor. 57, 217 likes. 2021. If she listens to Drake, she OVOHOE 2016 61 43 2 bookmarks. If you think Kendrick really went back 50 if you really think Kendrick went back multiple years just to find these specific tweets, you are actually brain dead. Which is why nobody actually believes that. People are just trying to win an argument online. And when winning an argument online, it doesn't matter whether or not what you say is true. It just matters which one sounds smarter or better or more like conspiratorial. Because people like conspiracies. People like to feel like I found something that I wasn't supposed to. So that's obviously why people are pretending like this is true, because obviously no one thinks that. Now, I'm going to say this. Kendrick obviously did not create these things, because he didn't. And I think that's equally as, I think that's equally as, understandable. Like, obviously Kendrick is not the freaking orbiter or the freaking creator of A minor. A minor, my boy. A minor. Have you ever been in the music? Have you ever been in any musical? Bro, hold on. Never mind. The joke's lost. Sorry. Joke's lost. Anyway, bro, A minor is one of the most basic jokes you can make about music. It just is. And anybody who says not is dumb and stupid and lying. Obviously, Kendrick did not make that. Okay? And neither did he make any of these other ones, okay? These are like the most basic jokes you can make about Drake. 69 God, Pedialyte Enjoyer, Certified Pedialyte Enjoyer. All of these are so basic. Some of them aren't even clever. Like Certified Lover Boy, Certified Pedialyte. Like, it's not even clever, bro. It's like the most basic joke. It doesn't even make sense. Like, you, like I mean, I guess it's kind of funny, but like, it's not that interesting or that unique. But like, here's what I'm thinking. Didn't people already know this? Like, obviously, like, I looked at this and I was like, duh, he stole those. Like, I mean, he took those. Like, bro, these are so basic. Like, Kendrick didn't make these. I mean, I'm sure Kendrick probably could have came up with these on his own too. Like, that's another thing. I'm pretty sure. Well, that's bright. I turned into a different. I've turned orange. I've become orange, bro. Never mind. I thought maybe that would like. I thought maybe, changing the light would improve. No, it just turned me orange. Never mind. I guess we'll rock with no light. Anyway, yeah. Like, I thought that was pretty obvious to most people that Kendrick didn't exactly write these jokes, original. But that doesn't even matter. It mattered like nothing new under the sun. Isn't that the saying? Like, nothing new under the sun? So, like, obviously he didn't write those, but it doesn't matter if he wrote them anyway, because all that matters is that if you can flip it. Like, come on. And honestly, on that point, since I gotta be fair, let me say this actually, before I continue. I'm not on either of these dudes' sides. And neither should you. Why? Because we know nothing about either of them. And what I get into later is going to show you why you shouldn't trust either one of them over the other. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. I know this is YAP, and I know this is unscripted, but just bear with me. I have sort of a point that I've kind of come up with of why. I have sort of an argument to present to the class on why you shouldn't trust either of these guys over the other. But I gotta get to that. Back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. Dang. Wait, let's go back to before. Okay, let's regroup and go back to what I was talking about right before. Okay, I was talking about how Kendrick is... Yeah, you shouldn't trust either of them. Because... there's no reason. You shouldn't be on either of their sides, because neither of them have really shown us that they have any evidence. Ever since Drake made The Heart Part 6, Kendrick has gone completely silent, radio dead for whatever reason. I don't know if he's like cooking up something completely masterful to like destroy Drake or what. I don't know what he's doing, but he's gone. Okay? I don't know why. But... yeah, you just shouldn't blindly trust people. You shouldn't blindly trust me. Because who am I? I'm a dude on the internet. Just like you. Okay? I have just as much credibility as you do. Just as much credibility. You know just as much about me as you do about Drake and Kendrick. Which is that you know nothing. Well, I guess you do kind of know more about Kendrick since he tells all of his music. But, there's still no reason to trust him. In fact, if you listen to his music, you know you know that there's literally reasons why not to trust him, bro. Bro, go listen to the Mother I Sober again. Go listen to that because everybody is getting caught up on Drake misinterpreting whatever the whatever, the purpose of the message, but people are misinterpreting lyrics too, or not even listening to lyrics. Because if you listen to the song, bro, you would literally see Kendrick in the song has a section where he talks about a conversation with his wife in which he discusses the fact that he cheated on her. And in that exact section, you know what he says? He says, I lied. He says, I lied to my wife about not having an addiction or whatever. You know what? We don't even have to do that, bro. We can literally. Hold on. Look. The internet exists for a reason. Let's use it, okay? Mother, here we go. Pull it up right there. Boom. That's how you know I looked this up. Boy. Cause it's already up there. I had to go back and check. All right, look at this. Where it go? Where he say? Where it say? Whitney's hurt. The purest soul I know. I found her in the kitchen, asking God, where did I lose myself, and can it be forgiven? Broke me down. She looked me in my eyes. Is there an addiction? I said no, but this time I lied. I knew that I can't fix it. I knew, but this time I lied. He says I lied. And this isn't the only song where he says this. There's another song from his second album. You think not? I put that completely wrong. Here we go. Look. Okay, it's a pretty long song, but where is it? Here it is. I hit the back window in search of any Nintendo, DVDs, plasma screens, TVs in the trunk. We made a right, then made a left, then made a right, then made a left. We was just circling life. My mama called, hello, what you doing? Kicking it? What you doing? Kicking it. That's Kendrick. I should have told her I'm probably about to catch my first offense with the homies. Anyway, Kendrick lies. He's not a saint. He's a false prophet. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to be the first to tell you, but he's a false prophet. I gotta be the one, bro. Cause people acting like, people acting like Kendrick is like this kind of this God among men, bro. But he's not. He lies like everybody, bro. He lies like everybody, man. And you have to be able to, you have to be able as a listener to be able to tell that both of these people are unreliable narrators because they haven't proven their side as truth, and that's just the truth, man. So there's no reason at all to believe Kendrick over Drake. And if you still think that that's the case, I got some bad news for you, man. Because there's something people have been talking about. And that's how Drake addressed these allegations about him potentially being with minors. And I'm here to tell you, Kendrick has been just as vague about addressing his allegations as Drake has. And you don't believe me? Let's go to the exact interview that everybody's pointing to and being like, this proves that Kendrick addressed his allegations a long time ago. Because everybody's been pulling this up. What'd they say? Original video, or at least the most original one I could find. Is it from 9 years ago? Kendrick Lamar interview at the Breakfast Club, Power 105, 11/04/2014. So that either means the 11th of November 2014 or the 4th of or the 11th of April. or no, I said the 11th of November. Then I meant the 4th of November, 2014, or the April 11th, 2014. Either one of those. Which one you want? I don't know. He's wearing a jacket, so like maybe November, cause like by April. But I mean, it's still April. It's early April, so it could be either one. Who cares?
So imagine how.
Let's just listen to what Kendrick got to say. First, actually, let's go here. Listen to what Drake says and why everybody's saying Drake is lying. Because of something so dumb. And before I even get to this, bro, I gotta say, this is like the dumbest way to ever try and prove your point. Which is why it goes both ways. Let's listen. I think it's right.
That's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message.
Like,
Fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been clear when no one underage. But now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was
oh snap. Wait. Here we go.
Fucking young girls with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message.
Drake. I'm too famous for what you suggested, Drake. Ain't nobody too famous. Ain't nobody too famous, Drake. And you not. Come on, Drake. You, like, brother man. Like, that's such a dumb thing. And I say that to go both ways. Because guess what? Drake ain't the only person to do this exact same thing. Here we go.
He got money. He don't answer you no more.
He changed though, right?
But that's one text message though. So imagine how huge things can change over from a dramatic standpoint.
Right.
You know.
This is not part of the.
That comes with it.
This is not part of the question.
Are there certain
or
things too
the
now?
thing.
There was a shocking story about you,
Here
and
we
I was
go.
like, "There's no way this is true."
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female,
Yeah.
and they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Now listen, right? I'm gonna let this whole thing play out, and we're gonna listen to it twice. And I want you guys to come up with what you think Kendrick means by what he said, and whether or not you believe him. Because, like I said, there's no reason at all to believe what I say. I'm not an auditory learner, so maybe I'm wrong, and maybe somebody who is an auditory learner can correct me. But let's just listen.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I ever heard made up.
Thing about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I ever heard made up on
I was like,
on the
Kendrick did
mind
that? I
end.
doubt it.
And, you know, that person who ever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused. You dig what I'm saying? That's a real issue. And to be putting a person name that you know, that stands for someone way more better, that's been raised way more better than that, that's not cool. It's people out there that really get abused, and there's women out there that get abused and don't say nothing and you know, live their lives through that. So that's
Because I was like, I'm
apology.
sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have
Yeah,
been
man.
arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant. That's all the way ignorant to 100%.
When you hear things in the news, certain things I believe about artists. That story, I didn't even think that was remotely close to
Yeah,
your
not
character
at all.
Man, you be in jail, man. They put you under the jail. You can't run from that. Money can't buy that.
Are you experiencing the
So that's the main part that matters. That's the main part that matters. Now we're gonna run it back again. We're gonna run it back again, and just listen.
I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I ever heard made up on
I was like,
on the
Kendrick did
mind
that? I
end.
doubt it.
And, you know, that person who ever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused. You dig what I'm saying? That's a real issue. And to be putting a person name that you know, that stands for someone way more better, that's been raised way more better than that, that's not cool. It's people out there that really get abused, and there's women out there that get abused and don't say nothing and you know, live their lives through that. So that's
Because
an
I was like, I'm
apology.
sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have
Yeah,
been
man.
arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant. That's all the way ignorant to 100%.
when you hear things in the news, certain things I believe about artists. That story, I didn't even think that was remotely close to
Yeah,
your
not at
character
all.
at all.
Man, you be in jail, man. They put you under the jail. You can't run from that. Money can't buy that.
Are you experiencing the
Okay. So we listened to it twice. So correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But based off of what Kendrick said, here's what I'm picking up. And you guys can pick up what you want to pick up. But here's what I'm picking up. Kendrick said, and also this is a clip that people have been sharing around saying this disproves Kendrick beat his wife. This disproves that. This old clip from 2014 disproves that. And so, from what I've heard and what I've listened to, and I've tried to listen as much as I can, I've been listening to this clip over and over again, trying to make sure I understand what he means, so I do not misconstrue his words. But based off what he said, that's foolishness. The guy who made that up is being ignorant. There are real women who this happens to. You know, if I were doing that, then I would have been arrested. That's what he's saying. That's what I think. That's what I heard, okay? Let's go back to Drake again and just hear. Let's go back to Drake again and just hear what he said again. Just to make sure my point makes sense.
I'm way too famous for this respected. The angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly.
So Drake says, I'm too respected. I'm way too famous for what you suggested. I promise I would have been arrested. He just put it in a different way. Now, I want to say this. I listened to both, and I've tried to understand. Both of them sound like they're saying the same thing to me. And that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just so I can't understand. I just can't understand why Kendrick is so much more correct. But it sounds like they do the same. In fact, neither Kendrick nor Drake actually deny doing the thing that they're accused of. Neither of them do. Again, go listen to both. I don't think Kendrick or Drake actually say, I didn't do that. Neither of them actually say it. They both say, if I was doing it, I would have been in jail. If I was doing it, I would have been in jail. So that makes me think that this is deeper, or like this is, both of them perhaps are like trying to choose their words carefully, denying without denying, saying, I didn't listen. Okay, this is how I interpret. This is how they're speaking. Okay, they're like, listen. Okay, if I was doing what you accused me of, wouldn't I be in jail? Wouldn't I be in jail? I'm just saying, wouldn't I be in jail? Would I not? Would I not? Hey, would I not be in jail? I'm just saying, would I not? That's ignorant. That's stupid. What you accuse me of is ignorant and stupid. So did you do it? I mean, it's like, I'm too famous, okay? I promise you I would be in jail if I did do it. That's how it sounds to me. Again, I could be wrong, but that's the way I'm hearing it. That's the way I'm hearing it, bro. And it just doesn't seem like either. There's no reason at all to believe either of these people when it comes to denying their allegations. Because neither of them have actually denied anything. Both of them have basically done the same thing, which is deny without having audio proof of them denying. And not only that, but Kendrick has not said a peep, has not said anything about doing this. Not only that, but it is also true that Whitney or anybody else involved in this thing have come out and publicly denied the fact that Kendrick has abused her. Okay? I don't know if Kendrick's talking about Whitney in this interview. I don't know if he is. I don't know the context behind who exactly he was with. I do know him and Whitney were like high school sweethearts or something, so I assume that's who he's talking about. But if you listen to his music, he talks about a lot of different women. So I don't know if he's talking about Whitney. I don't know who he's talking about. But I do know that there's no reason at all, based off of what Kendrick has said publicly about this situation, to believe that Kendrick is telling any more truth than Drake is. And not only that, but Kendrick has not denied beating on his woman in any of the diss tracks he's made, which you think would be something very easy for him to do. You think that would be very easy for him to do, especially nowadays. You wouldn't think that he'd be going like that people would be people. The fans have had to find this interview, not Kendrick. Kendrick has not said anything about doing this. Alright? He hasn't even addressed any of these allegations. People are like, he doesn't need to, but Drake needs to. That's the double standards. And that's the issue with fans. Fans are so ready to cancel Drake that they will just straight up deny any type of evidence to suggest that perhaps Kendrick is not a good person too. Kendrick's not a good person either. And I think that's so, I just think that's so dumb. I honestly think that's such a dumb way of looking at it for fans. Because you don't know either of these people. You don't. Don't act like you do. You have met this guy once at a freaking album signing. That's it. That's the only interaction you've ever had with Drake or Kendrick. You've never met this person. You've never had a single conversation with this man one-on-one in a private room and actually sat down. You know virtually nothing besides what they have shared publicly online about them. So there's no reason at all to believe either of them have done these things or that they're innocent. There's none at all besides your own speculation. And the speculation only ends so far, and both of them have reasons to believe that they've done these things. There have been investigations into both of these people by the fans, by authorities, into Kendrick at least, and there's no reason at all to believe Kendrick or Drake. Not only that, but let's go back to Kendrick for a second, right? We were talking about Whitney, and now she hasn't denied any of this. Don't you think that's kind of strange? How Whitney has not said anything? Like, I think that's so interesting how almost all of the people who Drake has been accused of grooming, has allegedly groomed, have all come out and publicly denied. Almost all of them have come out and publicly denied Drake grooming them. Whether it be Millie Bobby, the girl he was accused of being on stage kissing, which, by the way, that's just weird. Even if the girl does say that he didn't groom her, I just think it's weird for a 25-year-old dude to be doing that on stage anyway with anybody of any age, honestly. But especially somebody who you know who just told you is 17. I think that's just weird, dude. And I think Drake is a little weird. I think he's a little freaky. But I think all of these people are freaky. I do. And I'm not gonna say he's a groomer, but I am gonna say he shouldn't have kissed her on the mouth. He should have kept it, or he shouldn't have made those comments about her body. He should have just kept it as kissing on her hands and said, "Thank you for coming out tonight," blah 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 blah, and then shooed her away. Okay, let the bodyguards, let the handlers take her away to wherever she goes. Okay, that should have been the end of it. But no, he had to make it a little weird, and that's what I think is I think that's the biggest. I just think that's weird. But either way, our personal opinions of how we feel on the matter doesn't really matter, because the woman who this happened to has come on record and said, I didn't feel any type of way about this. She said this on record. We've seen the quotes or whatever, the messages when people have been resurfacing these videos. She said, I don't really care. I didn't really feel anything then. I don't feel anything now. That's what she said. And we're allowed to feel how we want about the situation, whether or not we believe that it was grooming, it was sexual assault, but don't force people to feel the way you do because you don't like it or you don't like something, okay? If somebody doesn't want to talk about something, or they don't feel that way about a situation, unless there's just obvious signs, like obvious signs of abuse, then it's not our place to tell them how they should feel. It's not our place. And that's interesting, isn't it? How people again are talking about Drake not listening to the message of Mother I Sober. Yet the fans are misinterpreting and misunderstanding the literal message of the song. In the song, Kendrick talks about how his mother projected her own trauma onto him. How because something happened to her, she refused to believe Kendrick was telling the truth when he said, no, that didn't happen to me. And so this woman is coming out and saying, no, I wasn't groomed, I wasn't sexually assaulted. Yet everybody's like, you were. They're literally being Kendrick's mother in this situation. And I just think that's so funny. I think that's, well, not funny, but I think it's kind of ironic. Isn't it? Isn't that kind of ironic how that happens? I think anyway. But that's not important. The important thing is that people have come out and defended Drake. Not just random people on the internet, but people who Drake has been actively accused of potentially grooming. And yet not a single person on Kendrick's camp has come out and publicly denied the fact that Kendrick has abused Whitney or his woman or anything. Whitney hasn't said anything. Nobody from Kendrick's camp has said anything. Kendrick's never denied the fact that he did this. And everybody's pretending like it's settled that Kendrick just didn't do it. And I think that's so frustrating because the fans have shown that they're unreliable narrators, first off, because they're not willing to see things for what they are and just take things at face value. Either we're going to say neither of them have properly denied these allegations, or both of them have substantially given enough testimony so that we can move past this, because doing it this way is just stupid, okay? Because neither of them have actually denied themselves what they're accused of. All they've done is say, listen, bro, did I do it? That's what you're asking? Did I do it? Nah, I mean, listen, bro, like, did I do it? I mean, think about it, bro. Like, if I did do it, wouldn't I be arrested? Like, wouldn't I be arrested? Come on, bro. Come on, I will be arrested. Alright, I'm too famous to not be arrested. That's what they've done. That's all they've done. That's all they've done themselves. And there's no reason at all to believe them. And I think this is just, not only that, but I think also about this whole beef, bruh. This whole exposing each other thing is so dumb. Like, I get it, or whatever, the fans want to hear some beef or some juicy details about each other. Like, oh my God, what? Like, diss tracks have always kind of been like that type of thing. Like, people say the story of Adidon started this, but not really. Like, you can go back to any diss track from the last freaking 30 years, 40 years, and like hear people exposing crazy details about each other in diss tracks. Like, I mean, didn't Tupac literally start off Hit 'Em Up with saying that he effed Biggie's girl? Did he, or effed his wife? Didn't he literally start off with that? Like, wasn't that the whole, like, come on. Like, come on, bruh. Like, didn't he literally start with that? So, like, yeah. Saying, like, diss tracks only started sharing personal details recently is just dumb. I think, anyway. But more importantly than that, it's just, His things has gotten out of hand, man. The fans have gotten out of hand. Both of these guys have gotten out of hand. There's no reason to believe either of them have or haven't done any of these things. This whole people stealing lyrics, that's another thing. Is people talking about stealing lyrics, bruh. Like, people talking about Drake ghostwriting and Kendrick not stealing. That's another thing, is people like not really accepting the fact that perhaps Kendrick did take these lyrics from somewhere else. Like, they're refusing to believe that Kendrick at least took these lyrics. But they're jumping on the bandwagon that Drake has gotten his entire catalog from the internet or from ghostwriters or whatever. Even though, if you really look at Drake's diss tracks, the Hard Part 6, you know, the Red Button, bro, like a lot of these more personal tracks where he has this kind of less, where he's not trying to make a hit or whatever, he's trying to make like an actual. All right, back. My bad. I had to quickly do something. I completely forgot what I was saying at the end here. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna end it there because I forgot my message or whatever. My bad. Yeah, you know, I just think, you know, the fans have just been too one-sided, too unfair when it comes to stuff, you know. And I think they honestly just, if this beef is over, which again, like I said, I don't know. Honestly, with the way Kendrick has been, I feel like Kendrick is using this less of like as a way to like show off his skill and more just so like a whistleblower type tell all, you know, Cat Williams type thing where he's just using this to like get out his grievances about, you know, Drake and the industry as a whole. You know, I feel like that's what that is. And I think people are like not really I think people are just not really being fair when it comes to him and Drake, you know. Especially the Drake fans too, because come on, bro, some of these accusations are just so dumb. Like, bro, like, the Kendrick fans, of course, but I'm not really talking about the Kendrick fans, because the fans are doing this too for Kendrick, but like, it's more so just the culture of people, because it's not just Kendrick fans, there's a bunch of other fans too, a bunch of people who aren't fans of anybody, and just genuinely, you know, just want to see Drake fail or whatever. Some people just love chaos, and so they want to see chaos no matter what it is, or who is getting the chaos brought upon them. Okay, they just want to see somebody burn. All right, but yeah, the Drake fans have been kind of weird, you know, especially with like this latest thing with the whole trying to like pretend like Kendrick stole lines from Twitter. That's so dumb. It's such a stupid thing. Like, obviously Kendrick didn't create these lines, but he didn't steal them from Twitter either. At least not from these people who have tweets with like less than 1,000 views freaking 7 or 8 years ago. Like, come on, bro, that's so dumb. But anyway, and also, if people knew this about Drake, like people knew Drake was doing all this stuff and they really felt this way, the fact that they're even entertaining this is kind of telling, because it shows that they don't really care. You know, some people don't care either way who it is or what people are being accused of. They just want to see somebody burn, and they don't really care. They're just as uncaring as Drake or Kendrick are about some of these allegations. Like, I mean, and there's just a lot of things. There's just a lot of uncertain things about this whole thing. Like, you know, people still haven't talking about like the Kendrick calling out Drake's daughter, like his you know, his 11-year-old daughter that he allegedly has. Really? Like, how did you find this out? Where did you find this out from? Because, I mean, like, if Pusha T found a 2-year-old, how did he not find, like, what would have been, like, a 6-year-old at that point? I don't know. Like, I don't know what methods Pusha T even used to find out about Adonis, but, like, I mean, Kendrick also showed no evidence or proof that Drake had this or Drake was hiding is like all he told us was basically he has an 11-year-old daughter. She's a she, and she likes Frozen. So like every 11-year-old on the planet Earth, basically. That's really stupid. That's really not very narrow, not very specific at all. If Kendrick's telling the truth, and I just don't believe it, to be honest with you. Just like I don't believe that Drake planted all this information and masterminded all this stuff, because neither of those make sense. Both of those things have tons of plot holes and inconsistencies in how they would have done either of these things. And I just don't believe any of that stuff. So like I said, I don't believe either of these guys are reliable narrators. And I don't think there's any reason to believe them either. I don't think you should. I think you should make your own opinion. And whatever your opinion is should be yours. And that should be it, you know. I wish this would have just stayed with the music and not gotten to this whole conspiracy theory, you know, stuff. Because some people have way too much time and don't have lives outside of the internet and beefs with and like, you know, internet discourse. And so people have just taken this way too far, making conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory about both Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And I just don't enjoy that at all. I just don't enjoy the way people have been behaving. You know, the people vandalizing Drake's, you know, stores in London, that's insane. That's just, bro, like, harassing people who have nothing to do with this. Like, people have been harassing, I imagine people have been just harassing people who are connected to Drake and Kendrick, like family members that they can find, and or the people who they've been accused of, especially Drake. But yeah, it goes back to that thing I was saying earlier about, you know, Kendrick there's no reason at all to believe Kendrick has proven that he doesn't beat his woman. His woman has not come out and defended him. He hasn't denied, at least substantially more than Drake, that he's beaten women. And Drake has much more credibility to the fact that he doesn't groom, at least in this context, you know, context, because people have come out and defended Drake. The women he's been accused of grooming have come out and defended him, saying there was nothing sexual about what we did. No, this isn't true. They're lying, or, you know, they're twisting the truth or whatever, or how it went. All these women have come out and said this. Nobody has come out and defended Kendrick. And the fact that people are using the littlest bit of information in order to, like, pretend, like, people are, like, using the most, like, the smallest, you know, bits of evidence in order to try and, like, prove Kendrick is, like, telling the truth. Even though, like, again, it makes no sense. Like, people are like, see, look, freaking Whitney's brother freaking said, Whitney's brother texted, like, or tweeted, like, this message, you know, when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. You know, that doesn't that prove that wouldn't he really care about if his sister was getting abused because of a text message? Because of, like, a text message, one text message or one tweet? Like, that's enough for you to believe that this dude's not abusing this guy's sister? That's enough? Like, because he sent one tweet? Like, bro, people tweet every single day. Isn't that one of like the points, you know, people are using to, like, discredit? Isn't that one of, like, the points people are using to, like, discredit Kendrick, or the idea of Kendrick stealing these lyrics from Twitter? Again, I'm not saying he is stealing them from Twitter, but I am saying it's weird how the logic here doesn't seem to apply to everything. Like, people are like, bro, Kendrick, bro, like, I mean, her brother freaking tweeted F him up, bro. Like, that's what he said. Wouldn't he be, like, really angry if this was really the case, if he was really abusing his sister or something? That's such dumb, illogical thinking. And it's honestly just, again, people just want to believe what they want to believe. And a lot of people don't believe this stuff. A lot of people are just saying this in order to try and win arguments online. And that's really dumb. That's really dumb. And this is all really dumb. I really do wish this would have stayed in just music. Because if we're judging this musically, this has been one of the greatest times for rap. But just, in terms of just witnessing this whole chaos erupt, like, bro, everybody involved in this thing has just had such like a bad time from this. Like, bro, look at everybody involved in this, man. Like, people are getting skeletons dug out of their closet left and right, bro. Like, freaking Metro Boomin, bro, is like Metro Boomin make some more, Metro Boomin touch some more, something like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, really bringing up old tweets from when this dude was like 15, 16, 17. Some of those were really weird. Like, some of those were legitimately weird. But, like, people want to be subjective with what they will accept being true versus what they won't accept being true. It depends on who you are and how much they like you. And I just think people are being unfair. And I think this whole thing is dumb. I think it's gotten out of hand. And if there's new music, good. But if there's going to be new music, it needs to be just good music without involving people's families, without involving specific things. It just, please, because this is just out of hand. And yeah, that's about it, bro. Like, this is almost an hour YAP session. Like I said, I'm not gonna edit any of this too much. I don't want to edit too much because it doesn't need to be edited. I want to get my message across as clear as possible, and I don't think it needs to be edited. So yeah, if you watched this far, thank you. If you didn't watch this far, I'm sorry. I know how to end this. What I do? You want to hear another solo? Hold on. Tell me like another second. Hold on, wait. You want to hear another solo? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Wait, I got one for you. Hold on, I got one for you. What? Hey. Anyway, that's it.